Hi, and thanks for viewing our video. I'm Jay Benucci, President and Founder of Service Agility, and this video is about our IVR Design Consulting. IVR, Interactive Voice Response. These systems are incredibly important to contact centers. They provide basically the welcome mat. This is the first experience that a customer has with our contact center. We use the IVR to authenticate who the caller is. We use it to identify the skill that's going to be required to answer the call. We use it sometimes to notify customers about new things that are coming up or availability of certain products and services. And of course, we can go a little bit deeper than that, and we can really provide self-service applications within the IVR. Finally, and I think most importantly, our IVR systems, they set the bar for customer satisfaction so that by the time the caller reaches an agent, they've already begun to form an impression about our organization and how dedicated we are to customer satisfaction. And we want to make sure that that impression is a positive one. Despite all that, despite that importance, when you break customer sat ratings out between the agent-assisted part of a call and the IVR part of a call, the IVR always gets the lowest customer sat ratings. It's been named the most hated technology, frankly, by many people, but also by users of Wired.com. And it's cited as a known source of problems. One of the most common phrases we hear when we're out doing assessments within contact centers, when we start talking about the IVR, people will readily admit, they say, yeah, ours doesn't work very well, ours hasn't been updated in years, ours is a problem. So people know that it's a problem, just don't have the opportunity to get to it. And that's why IVR design really needs an external subject matter expert to handle it. The truth of the matter is, externally, we're much better positioned than internal resources to serve as subject matter experts as it relates to IVR design. The reason for that is, internally, it's rare that a single person or a small group of people get the exposure to IVR systems to generate some expertise in it. And even if they do get the exposure, it's really only in this one single IVR that you may be using. They don't get the opportunity to see multiple different IVRs. This is customer-facing technology, so we simply can't afford mistakes. Granted, we are making some. We all know that when we call into IVR systems, but we also know these mistakes are very costly. The external subject matter expert doesn't replace technical programmers, whether they're internal staff or vendor staff, but it's the person that can sit there and determine how does this thing need to be designed in order to maximize satisfaction, still get the business results that you need. Our focus here is three things. First, we focus on results. We focus on what is it that the customer needs and how can we deliver the business requirements without ignoring those needs. So that's the one item. The second, we always focus on usability, simplicity, clarity, speed. We tend to repeat those things over and over again because we know from experience that they matter, that it works. Keep the menu simple. Keep it very clear and be conscious of how long it's taking to get through. And then finally, accountability, very important in IVR systems. We seem to have difficulties in many cases getting the data we need to evaluate how well these systems are working. So reporting matters a whole lot, but also just simply understanding roles as it relates to accountability within the IVR. And those are the things that we focus on when we do our design assessments. This is a sample workflow for an IVR. This just happens to be for a utility. This is a sample, no real utility here. But this gives you an idea of some of the output that we generate when we do these jobs. We love using this type of a workflow, cross-functional workflow, to be able to show what happens to the vast majority of callers. It doesn't show every single potential outcome, but it shows what happens to the vast majority of callers. And you can see that there's timings included here as well. It gets back to what we were saying earlier about the importance of speed. But you can see as this is designed, what we're trying to do in every case is try and have some of this open space here. We don't want it to look too crammed in, because if it looks too crammed in, we've probably lost a lot on clarity. And we want to make sure that we don't lose that. So this is just a sample workflow, but if you do work with us, you'll see these types of workflows for the different menus that you have. Now, why would you partner with us with Service Agility? We've got a lot of experience in all industries, and our best practices have stood the test of time. They work. For us, customer satisfaction is front and center, because when we get that, then we can drive better business results. And we can be as comprehensive as you want. When we use the term IVR design, it really can encompass a lot of different things. Certainly the routing, all of the messaging and the scripting that sits behind it, how you authenticate callers, the self-service applications you provide, and then how you actually route calls to agents and how you determine how that gets done. We're not affiliated with any IVR vendor. We're not affiliated with a vendor partner, VAR, anything like that. So we really are an independent subject matter expert, and our goals are the same as yours. We want to maximize customer sat, and we want to maximize your business results. If you're ready to get started with us, well, if you're not sure, we'll give you a free look. We'll take a look at one menu set, and we'll talk to you about potential gain that's out there. We'll look specifically at where you may have opportunities to improve customer sat, improve self-service, improve routing, improve authentication. That's a free look. We don't dive real deep into it, but we can give you a high-level idea of what the potential is out there. And if you're ready to go, please feel free to contact us. You can get a hold of me at jaym@serviceagility.com. You can call me at 215-679-5250. We'll have a discovery call to see what you're looking for, and we'll get a proposal out to you within 2 business days.